day of Christmas, I roamed around to see Paroxysm despair from lemons, a big ray for gravity. Cold Surfer on a Hina partner, semicolon 3 to Sigma, interface for Platinum, and a journey through the fog by Hatchie. Alright, let's get going.
Whoa, hold on there. You are not doing this one.
But why do you...
Trust me, you do not want to go through this. You're better off watching.
This must be really bad then. Hit on. You need to see why I haven't finished Singularity yet.
It's fair, because I always give them food, but...
Yeah, that's a frame perfect.
Fair, because
I got this once in practice, couldn't recreate it again.
I always give them food, but...
I don't know if that's like the last horrific Bionox level I have to worry about that isn't Zodiac. Okay, why is this wave like the hardest gameplay in the entire history of Geometry Dash? Oh, doing 5 extremes in one. Yeah, okay, those were levels that had like 90 plus on, besides Niwa and Unnerved and Azurite. And of course, literally Niwa was literally like a fluke from 39 or whatever. I don't know how that happened. That was supposed to be the hardest level, but Unearthed took me the longest, which is like an hour and a half. This is such a choke point carry level. Like, look at that. That 44 yellow orb looks straight from Oblivion. Yeah, Lemons actually secretly thought that Oblivion was going to come out, so he wanted to test it. This verification is such a favorite dream to me. I think that Mix's reactions are like the craziest reactions ever. Omicron, this, Anoxism. Bro, he beat Unnerved Omicron. That's like probably his hardest forever. Unnerved Omicron is like impossible. I don't know how that's like easier than like the Yandere or anything. How likely is 98? Not very. If it is, then it's probably gonna be because of my grip.
Foreshadowing.
That's like the last thing I want right now, an end and fail again with all the levels I've beaten recently. I just can't progress normally anymore, which is really annoying. Otherwise, just let me beat the level. See, that I'm worried that will happen more. That gap is literally Lemon's favorite type of gameplay ever. It's in every level that he's in. If it wasn't for the wave, then this would probably be the hardest part. Every time I over-practice the ending, it does nothing. But I still do it because, I don't know, it should do something right, but it doesn't. Oh yeah, Hyperflux. That level. You don't want to know my friend's experience on Hyperflux. That was like the most abysmal thing ever years ago. Are you chopped? What do you mean by that? Why am I hearing words that I don't know what I'm saying anymore. If he's ugly. Who says it like that? Oh my god. Vocabulary who? Nobody, apparently. You honestly look fine. On a real no. A lot of people, yeah. No one has vocabulary anymore. They have word banks. Or they try to use words that don't make any sense and put them in that word bank. Besides Will, there's like someone else that would use Big Chungus as their vocabulary. Like, man, this is so Big Chungus. Like, word banks. Hello? Use words. Let's go from 0. Alright. This generally feels like a mixed stream, like when he was trying to verify Paroxysm. It's the same things over and over again. Ah, great, a finger lock. You know how much I want to put background noise in right now? But I can't, I'm streaming. That would just be crazy if I do it on stream. Like, why can't I do anything in the wave?
Ready, I thought I was super funnier and funnier. Funny. Look at that. This is the most high quality content you could have on a stream.
Gumball, are you coming or what? But I thought you said we're gonna meet at dinner. Yeah. We're having lunch. Why is there a diner called Dinner? How?
Oh my goodness!
Whoa, okay. That just happened. What a terrible fail. I want to see if I can pass the wave again this time, or more times actually, because I only passed it like once ever in a session, which is not good. I hope that's not going to be the whole stream, just failing at that one wave corridor every single time. That would just be so demotivating. Wait, what?
12 minutes into the stream.
Get rated.
Boy hasn't uploaded, eh? He's gonna upload 99 videos.
I didn't buffer.
My eye residence.
Far.
My eye residence. I got my
Far.
eye. Oh.
I knew it would work. I knew it would work because I actually got somewhere. Because if I let you keep talking, you know what you were gonna say?
I got my eye on.
Yeah, you know exactly what was gonna happen. Yeah.
Far. And I was like, and then I realized that. Oh, he said. Far.
$97.
No. All I said was, have you ever had a dream?
Bro, I literally clutched everything, and of course, I would fail it here because this is like actually such a hard yellow orb time. And just to, first of all, go on a platform that is not extended. I could have done it, unironically. What on earth? You are joking me. I'm literally doing like the ship in 1 click per second, and I'm just like, I think I'm dead, and then I just like kept going. I'm like, oh my god, no way, and then I literally went down wrong, and that's how I failed. There's gonna be problems if I obviously don't beat it this stream, unfortunately, but I guess I would have to expect it. Yeah, I knew it. Can we get more of those attempts?
Can we just beat the level?
Let's just beat the level. You're right, today's the day. Why are both your cubes happy little creatures? Why can't they be happy?
Yeah, I was about to say, why can't they be happy?
Nope.
Okay, play next year's all year, right?
I failed at the choke point! The beginning is becoming impossible for some reason. I don't like when the beginning becomes impossible, because that was the problem I had yesterday. Like, I don't want to stop. Like, that part is so inconsistent that I can't pass it all the time. It's definitely the 97 that's making this impossible. Did it force me to go up? Did I seriously go too early? Just get there more, please. Bro, like, come on, man. It was right there.
Ready, Freddy?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm sorry, but Darwin isn't available right now, or ever again.
That chocolate bar was so funny. Sorry.
Did you say that chocolate bar was so funny?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you said yummy.
I said the F word, but if you heard funny, then
I heard funny.
good then.
Good.
Good.
Why did he do that? Like, look, it's not even that bad. I still believe that Minecraft ad you got was... It wasn't Minecraft. Well, it was like a pixelated block that was like Minecraft. Also, yeah, it just doesn't... It's never coming back ever again. It's a one-time ad that no one would ever get. Literally, you just get an ad that's, first of all, like a therapist, and then like you talk about a Minecraft character. They told me to lock in. Like, what? Also, it's not a dream. It was a real ad on my computer, and I wouldn't be saying that if I literally chatted in your stream, like, when I got that ad. You're the only streamer to ever have that ad, apparently, I guess. If this is what it's like. Also, it's a got milk ad or something, so... If you fail there, I'm literally...
Right.
That could have been worse.
Yeah.
If you rated 2 minutes earlier, you would have not rated me. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, look at the screen. Yeah, there's your answer. Right, you did beat Paroxysm. That's what I thought. I feel like you were one of those Paroxysm players. Just randomly went for this one day. Oh geez, that was that long ago. I would have not been in this in like 2021 or whatever. This was top 100. It was probably 2021. That was not happening.
Another 2-1 million.
Oh, What's wrong with you? Like, yeah, who made that?
Freddy's getting rip
Like a very
Freddy's
annoying
getting
level to
what?
be on.
on Paroxysm.
Oh,
So no witness 98 times 95, 94, and like 10 more deaths plus 70. Holy sh! How the f do you get on that unlucky on a level? What? Yeah, that sucks.
We're going down, down. I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. I'm sorry, but I'm not available right now, or ever again. Please, get a life, stop texting, and never play this f***ing level after the click! You! No, 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 no. There is nothing positive I have to say about Paroxysm at all. This level is a skill-based nightmare. It is so obvious that if you play a level made by a creator who makes easier demons or easy levels, it generally feels like you're playing a super buff version of one of their levels. There is nothing well thought out for this level at all, which is completely obvious. It's supposed to be a normal level, but with just super impossible buffed gameplay. This level is just completely ship, time-ins, and choke points. That's pretty much the whole level in a nutshell. The first cube has one stupid choke point that you just fail to almost every single attempt. The first ship has some weird balancing to it. I'm not even going to discuss about the UFO right before the wave, that you have to time it specifically in order for the transition to even work. The wave is the most inconsistent wave part I have ever played in this game. I have no idea why it felt like that. There's two choke points in this cube part. Most of the time they get consistent, so I'm not even going to bother mentioning this cube. This one robot time-in, I think it's very obvious that no one likes this time-in at all, and we have no idea why it's in the level in the first place. And even besides that, you could just fail to any other part in the robot. And the last ship, it's not even that hard, but for some reason you could just fail to it if you just do the wrong click pattern for no reason. And that's just absurd. It just makes it feel like the ship is the hardest game mode for absolutely no reason. I'm sure doing this ship part on mouse is not the best idea, but even then, it just feels like the ship is just not controllable in any sort of way, even if I do a click pattern. Which, that's literally what this whole entire ship is. It's just a click pattern minus the last stupid strafe fly at 98. Which doesn't even feel that hard when I do it either, but from 0, oh no, I'm gonna fail there 3 times. Failing at the last strafe flight 3 times, and failing at the last ship way more times than I wanted to. This level has no remorse whatsoever. It is horrible. It is so clear when I was streaming this level that I could have definitely beaten it at any time if it wasn't for the first wave, since I have no idea why a mini wave part just has to be the most inconsistent thing ever because of the random obstacles that exist. There's just random saw blades next to the spike structures. Apparently, you can hit the ground and the ceiling because they're all like D blocks that don't even connect for some reason. I don't know who made that design, but I will take the D blocks, but it still just doesn't make any sense at all. And there was just no chance that I just get consistent at the wave to even get far, which is why I get angry most of the time if I fail past the wave, since everything else past it is just not hard at all. I could literally get 40 to 100 twice in a row, easily. And that's just how annoying it is to play this level with an impossible wave and having one part being really easy but you fail to it constantly just because you don't want to play a part you like anymore. I don't know why I even chose to go for Paroxysm in the first place. There is a thing that I was doing, which is why I decided I'll try Paroxysm since it seems really fun and I love the history behind the level because of how I think the only reason why I looked back to it because it was hard to even complete. It's a hard skill-based level, and because of that, it is so easy to get angry over it, and that's probably the only memory I have from this level itself. And now it was brought to me when I actually tried beating the level. But what I was trying to mention before I explained the past of Paroxysm, I was doing a project that I am no longer in and want to be in because this is technically one of the reasons. I've been playing a lot of levels with no reason to play them whatsoever, which just made this an unenjoyable nightmare. I never had any intentions of going for Paroxysm besides that project that I completely needed to dip. I really had to leave. Otherwise, I was going to keep playing levels that I never should have played and just not enjoyed them. Since that's not what I wanted from that at all. Paroxysm really just destroyed absolutely everything that I liked from its past. Literally, there was no point of playing it whatsoever. I really had no idea how I was going to make a video out of Paroxysm since I just don't like it at all. But after doing some replacements and whatnot, I think it would be fair to give this level, since it does have some of a past because I did look at this years ago, I want this to have a chance for it to be viewed, even if it's a negative thing, because this is a past thing that you do need to deal with, being angry. And I think this level represents so much about how much skill-based levels have changed over time for how it is viewed. Nobody likes Paroxysm. It has a lot of flaws. Could it be better? Sure. But this is basically one of those types of levels that if you wanted to beat this, you just have to expect the anger that comes from this level since it's just never meant to be good at all. And you know, why not? We'll just have this level be rage-inducing. But other than that, there's really no other reason why you should play Paroxysm in the first place. If you want a skill-based level, I would suggest looking through other stuff that has more skill-based elements to it, since stuff like choke points is not a skill thing. It is something that you can get stuck at for a very long time, or it's something you'll never get good at in general because it is a choke point. It is difficult. If anything, avoid this level at all costs. Do not play it for any sort of reason. There is no fun factors of Paroxysm at all, and I just don't even want to discuss about how bad it was to even remotely play this in the first place. Sorry for just being completely negative for this whole entire level, but if that's how it's going to have to be, then I have no other choice but to brain it this way. That's how levels work at the end of the day. You play them and you have to pick whether you liked it or didn't like it when you beat it, and I obviously just didn't like it. I despised it. It was not remotely a good experience like quantum processing at all. Probably isn't worse, but it was definitely less enjoyed because it definitely has the same problem of like, it's a very old level, so why would there be anything that would be remotely fair into this at all? Plus, I wasn't even playing this well, so that just made me even more angry. At least quantum processing at least had a reason to be impossible. This did not. But there you go. Paroxysm is complete. And it's a part of this event because I want a reason why I beat this level, because if I don't, then I'm not going to have a single excuse on why I did this in the first place. So it's a part of this now. You're welcome. Next time on the 12 Demons of Christmas, will you remember me? Anything fun going on? I'd say yes, which means we get a break. Let's go!